It stands at the end of Briar Hollow Road, a Victorian husk strangled by ivy, its windows black mirrors reflecting nothing back. You were summoned by letter, no signature, no return address. Only the words, "Something in this house won't let us leave." The carriage dropped you at the gate about an hour past midnight, and now you stand at the threshold, the rain painting your greatcoat in silver streaks, the wind whispering through broken panes. Inside, the air smells of dust and dark candle smoke. You can almost taste iron in the air, old blood seeping from the wood grain. You strike a match. The flame stutters, but then steadies. Somewhere deeper in the house, a door closes itself. You begin your survey in what was once a drawing room. The furniture is covered in white sheets, ghosts of their own. Your candle's flame bends as you pass, not from wind, but from a presence. You unpack your satchel, chalk for circles, salt for barriers, and a small brass pendulum, its chain cool against your palm. You hold it steady, and it begins to sway upon its own. "Identify yourself," you command softly. Nothing. Then a sound. A sharp intake of breath, not yours. The pendulum snaps downward. The candlelight flares, revealing writing on the far wall. A single word, drawn in soot. Leave. The letters drip as if freshly painted. You kneel, tracing the air just above them. Residual heat from psychic discharge. You've felt this before. It isn't trying to frighten you. Not yet. It's testing you. The first manifestation comes quickly. The air grows heavy, not with sound, but with pressure. You feel it in your chest, a slow tightening, as though the house itself is drawing in a deep breath. Then the clock stops ticking, and you're left in utter silence. You whisper an invocation, Old Latin meant to separate shadow from your will. Your voice wavers. The sound distorts, as though something else speaks beneath your words, echoing each syllable a fraction late. The candle gutters, a picture frame falls, then the knock. 1, 2, 3, deliberate, measured, from inside the wall. You press your hand to the plaster. It's cold, but not solid. Soft, as if the wall itself is breathing. "Reveal yourself," you whisper. And it answers you, but from behind this time. You first. You climb the stairs, candle in hand. Each step groans, echoing down the hall like a warning. The corridor stretches longer than you feel it should, each door identical, each shadow deeper than the last. You count 7 doors, then you count again. There are 8. Your pulse quickens. You open the nearest door, a bedroom untouched for decades. Moonlight seeps through the cracked curtains, and a child's doll sits upright on the bed, its porcelain face pale and cracked. You step closer, and its eyes follow. Your candle flickers out. In the dark, the doll laughs. A wet, mechanical sound, as though choking on their own mirth. You strike another match, and the doll is gone. But on the wall behind the bed, scratched deep into the wood, are claw marks. Not random, but letters, as if written by something desperate. "Help me," it says. You set your circle in the parlor. First a chalk ring, then a line of salt, candles for each corner of the compass. You sit, you wait, and you speak. I'm here to help you move on. The pendulum rests in the center of the table next to you, still as death itself. Then, a single tremor. The air grows colder. The candles lean inward toward an unseen point. Why do you remain, you ask? The pendulum sways sharply left, then right, and then spins. You're bound? It spins faster. By what? The answer comes as a roar, furniture shaking and walls quivering like lungs. A gust of wind slams through the room, snuffing out all but one flame. You see it then, a figure coalescing in the dark smoke above the table. Not a face, but a silhouette, twisting, somehow human and also inhuman, made of ash and pent-up anger. You don't belong here, you say firmly. The shape convulses and every window around you shatters at once. You stand within the circle, reciting words over the chaos. I bind thee to silence. The poltergeist shrieks, not in pain, but in defiance. Every object in the room lifts from the ground. Books, furniture, shards of glass, swirling around you in a cyclone of fury. You close your eyes. Focus. The sound narrows, from chaos to a single heartbeat, your own. You are not this house, you whisper. You are not the noise. You are only the fear that remains. The storm halts. Objects hang, trembling in midair. The silhouette above you flickers, its form breaking apart. Beams of light leaking from a hardened core. Leave this place, you command, and take your silence with you. The figure lets out one final cry, a sound like glass fracturing in slow motion, and collapses into its own smoke. When it clears, the room is still. Every object falls gently to the ground, as if placed there by careful hands. You step outside as dawn begins to bleed across the horizon. The sky is a pale wash of gray and gold. The rain has stopped. Behind you, the house stands quiet. Its windows reflect the light of the sunrise. Not black now, but still empty. You remove your gloves to notice faint burns across your palms where the brass of the pendulum rested. You drop it into the satchel and close it tight. The job is done. The house is silent. But as you turn to leave, you hear it. A single knock from inside the door you just closed.